Hey guys, welcome back. We've got another new box of YA books to open and see what is new for the month of October.
Oh,
I'm Miss Hana. This is Miss Ashley.
Hello.
We're with Charlotte County Libraries and History. Let's see what we got.
Let's do it.
Hey, did you read any of the books that we opened last month?
Yes, I did.
I did too.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to talk about it in the what you're reading?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
That's why I'm not saying anything now.
So we don't want to spoil anything because we are going to discuss the books that we read.
And I'm really bad about giving away spoilers too, so I just got to do my best to stay as general as possible because when I get talking, I just go nuts.
What have you got?
Woo, I've got Legend Born by Tracy Dion. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that cover. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. A searing modern tale of grief, power, and self-discovery.
Don't you think YA covers are so much better than adult covers?
Yes.
I do too.
Let's see. After her mother died in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthews wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack her very first night on campus. A flying demon feeding on human energies. Oh yeah, this is my next read.
I think a demon has fed on my energy today. I need another cup of coffee.
I felt like that yesterday.
Yeah. Look at what I have. When villains rise, power is a potent poison.
Is that a knife and a scalpel covered in blood?
It is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mystery.
So, horror.
Oh, horror.
Is what it's labeled. Yeah. We don't actually get a lot of those in teen books, I don't think. Oh, it's a thrilling conclusion to a trilogy that began with Not Even Bones. So this is the third in a series.
Read Not Even Bones first. All right.
I pulled out a whole bunch over here for some reason.
I do that too. I see books and I'm just like, mine. We Are Not Free by Tracy Chi. I've heard of this one. This one's really good. This is about World War II, and I think there's 14 teens that have to go into an internment camp after Pearl Harbor, and it just describes their experiences, and I'm sure it's very sad and just...
Wait, so are they Japanese Americans?
They're 14 Japanese American teens.
Yeah, because I think that was the U.S. internment camps. They pulled Japanese people, which is crazy.
I remember seeing this on the teen book lists on Goodreads, so I definitely want to read this one too. Let's see, 14 teens who have grown up together in Japantown, San Francisco. 14 teens who form a community and a family as interconnected as they are conflicted. 14 teens whose lives are turned upside down when over 100,000 people of Japanese ancestry are removed from their homes and forced into desolate incarceration camps. That's a heavy read.
Yes.
But definitely something I think we should read because it covers a blight in our history that most textbooks white out now.
True.
They do.
And there's still detainment camps and stuff now for refugees and things like that, so we don't want to repeat history. Got to learn about what's happened. All right. I've got The Lost Book of the White, a Shadowhunters novel by Cassandra Clare. Have you read any of that series? Me too.
Love it. I am behind on that series, though.
I know, she comes out with a new one seems like every couple months, so she's very prolific, which is great.
I used to wait till the series was over, and then I would get all the books at once, and I'd spend like a whole week just not sleeping and reading them,
But it seems like she's keeping the series going, so. Anyway, this is book 2 of The Eldest Curses, so if you've been waiting for that one, it's in.
Awesome. All right. A Map to the Sun by Sloan Leong, maybe, I don't know. All right, this is a really cool cover. I couldn't read it at first because it's got like light blue on top of pink and yellow and everything, but
pretty colors.
It's fun, yeah.
Looks like a basketball player.
Looks like it. Ren almost forgot there was a time she didn't know Luna. Even though they've only been friends since the beginning of summer, they've been inseparable. But the most important friendship is Ren's life. It's cut short when Luna suddenly moves back to Oahu. Oh, wow. I think you should have grabbed this one. And stops answering Ren's messages. Years go by, and then Luna returns to LA, acting like nothing happened. She's ready to step back into their friendship, but Ren isn't. Aww. Well, it's definitely a good best friend novel with basketball and skateboarding.
And it's a graphic novel, right? So
is that a graphic novel? Oh, no wonder it's so flashy. Wow, look at that. That's a fun one to read. So colorful. Usually it's just black and white. This is, wow, full color, guys.
Interesting. Each page is a different shade.
Full color.
Cool.
I think it kind of goes with the emotions, too. You can see the emotions on their face and then the darkness behind them. Really nice. Smells good, too.
That new book smell, you can't beat it. Look at the masks. Not our kind of masks here, but
cool masks, fun masks.
More fun. Like for a masquerade.
That one's broken.
Oh, even if we break, it's called Marike Niekamp. Who knows how you pronounce that? Sorry. The thing that scares me the most isn't that I might break us further apart, it's that I want to. It was never just a game. Set over the course of one deadly weekend and told from 5 pulse-pounding perspectives, even if we break as a shocking thriller about a group of friends tied together by a game and the relationships that define them. Healthy ones, toxic ones, and the ones that will break them.
So like a teen version of Saw.
Oh, I should have just read the back. 5 friends go to a cabin. 4 of them are hiding secrets. 3 years of history bind them. 2 are doomed from the start. 1 person wants to end this. No one is safe. Are you ready to play? This is another horror title, so I think it's just in time for Halloween.
Okay, yep. Are you ready to play?
That looks cool.
All right, I'm going to go for another graphic novel. Yona of the Dawn. I love this series. If you haven't read it yet, definitely read it. This is the latest one, number 25. Let's see. You know, they always give a little too much away in the back. So.
Do they?
They really do. On the graphic novels, they just pretty much like, this is the story. But you can see beautiful artwork.
So you've read some of the earlier?
Yes, I love this one. So basically, Princess Yona is the only princess of her kingdom, and her father was attacked in the middle of the night. She had to leave with her guard, who she secretly has a crush on.
Of course.
And of course, there is a love triangle. There is this prince. I think he's a prince. Yeah, there's a prince that protects her, but the guard is always devoted to her. But he can't ever get too close because there's always that relationship that they have. He doesn't want to ruin it. He wants to keep that trust with her and everything. And it's beautiful. And she ends up growing from this spoiled little princess to this amazing warrior.
Sweet.
Yes.
That sounds really good. We've got another Naruto. This is number 9, so that's a new one. The Naruto Next Generations. So I think this is a very long-running series, and this is like an offshoot. So number 9 is in, if you've been waiting for that.
It's been years since I've seen any Naruto.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab this one. Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. I put a hold on this.
Ooh, I love the cover. It's awesome. Very pretty.
She's a really good writer. She's always got, I don't know, it's always like really emotional. Like, they're not typically happy books, but I guess I kind of like that every once in a while. So this one says, Mila is used to being alone. Maybe that's why she said yes to a second chance in this remote place among the flowers and the fog and the crash of waves far below. But she hadn't known about the ghosts. Newly graduated from high school, Mila has aged out of the foster care system, so when she's offered a teaching job and a place to live on an isolated part of the Northern California coast, she immediately accepts. Maybe she will finally find a new home, a real home. The farm is a refuge, but it's also haunted by the past, and Mila's own memories are starting to rise to the surface. Doesn't that sound cool?
Yeah.
So it's like her location is almost like another character because it's so like spooky and
nice. And the writing really is beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that one.
All right. My turn. Let's see. Ooh. Vicious Spirits. Oh, this is the second book in the Wicked Fox.
Oh, you were telling me about that one.
Yes, I loved Wicked Fox. So, okay, ever since I saw 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms and the newest one, Eternal Love of Dream, those are Chinese historical romance dramas. I fell in love with the whole legend of the nine-tailed fox, and so that's what this series is about. It's about, I forgot her name, Miyu, I think, and she's a nine-tailed fox in modern day Seoul, and I've read so many books I can't keep track of them, but it's very dark because the legend of the nine-tailed fox is they have to consume either the liver of men or the energy of men to survive. It's different in the different legends, but the first book is about Miyu, and the second book here is about another character in the series that I actually fell in love with in the first book. So Vicious Spirits is about what happens after the story in the first one, and it's about to get really dark. Nice. So I'm really going to enjoy it.
So is it a sequel or like just a companion since it's a different main character? Okay.
I think it's a sequel. Let me
see.
La, 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 la. 18-year-old Lee So-min's heart is breaking. Her friends are grieving. I don't want to give too much away from the last one, but yes, yep, it is a sequel. Okay. And it gets so good.
Bookish and the Beast. Is this part of the series that you were looking at? Once Upon a Con series.
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes, it's the Excelsicon series, I think. You're thinking of the other nerdy love stories. Yeah. No, that one's a different one.
Okay. This says, a tale as old as time made new. So that's Beauty and the Beast. Bookish and the Beast, that makes sense. Rosie Thorne is stuck on her college application essays in her small town and on something. Sorry.
Tape in the way.
Tape in the way. Mysterious General Son cosplayer she met at Excelsicon.
I'm so excited.
Most of all, she's stuck in her grief over her mother's death. Her only solace was her late mother's library of rare novels, which they sold to pay off the hospital bills.
Oh.
Vance Raines has been Hollywood royalty for as long as he can remember, with all the privilege and scrutiny that entails. When a tabloid scandal catches up to him, he's forced to hide out somewhere the paparazzi would never expect to find him, small town USA. At least there's a library in the house. Too bad he doesn't read. Oh my gosh, he needs to be reformed.
Seriously.
When Rosie and Vance's paths collide and a rare book is accidentally destroyed, Rosie finds herself working to repay the debt. The only problem, Rosie can't stand Vance, and he is not a fan of hers either. Ooh. So that's like hate to love.
Mm-hmm. I love those stories.
Yeah.
And this author is so good. I can't remember, it was a couple years ago when I read the other one, and it was more of a Cinderella theme.
It might say.
Does it say? Oh, it was good. It's because it's got the whole fan con, and I can kind of summarize the first one. The first one, this girl is, she's more of a tomboy, and she doesn't like to dress up very much. But she absolutely loves this Excelsicon that her father actually started the fan con, and it's been going for like 20 years. Her parents met at one small fan con, and she was dressed up as the beautiful princess. It's kind of like Star Wars. You'll see a lot of references to Star Wars in this, and you've got like Princess Leia, but not Princess Leia, and Luke and everybody. So it's a good one, and I love that she ties it back to Disney themes as well, and she does a really good job of creating the romances and stuff, and she's got like different scenes throughout that refer back to the drama in the series, and then how sometimes the drama becomes real in your own life, so it's a good one. I'll just put it here. Is it my turn?
It is.
All right, let's see. I like the cover on this one. Punching the Air by Ibi Zoboy and Youssef Salam.
Oh, of the Exonerated Five. So he wasn't that the group of guys in New York that were convicted of, like, was it rape or something like that? And then they just were exonerated a few years ago?
Youssef Salam. Yep, the Central Park Five. Oh, wow. So this one, Amal Shahid has always been an artist and a poet, but even in his diverse art school, because of a biased system, he's seen as disruptive and unmotivated. don't want to give too much away. Boys just being boys turns out to be true only when those boys are white. The story that I think will be my life starts today. Suddenly, at just 16 years old, Amal is convicted of a crime he didn't commit and sent to prison. Despair and rage almost sink him until he turns to the refuge of his words and his art. This never should have been his story, but can he change it? Oh, wow. So that's a very relevant novel for our times right now. And yeah, honestly, I'm probably going to bump this up to the top of my list. I want to know what happens.
It sounds really good.
Yeah. And when he says he turns to his word and his art, looks like he's a painter. So he probably does awesome murals and stuff. I just read another book. I'm sorry, I'm digressing. I just read another book called Shadow Shapers, written by, I can't remember the author. He's a Latinx author. And it was so good because these people infuse their graffiti with magic and it comes to life and it's really cool. So I'm kind of on like this graffiti kick, so I want to read this one now too. Okay.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to grab this one. This looks like definitely something to do with the menstrual cycle, perhaps. Look at that.
Blood Moon.
It's called Blood Moon, but this is like legs and tampon.
Oh, I see it now. Oh,
there's the back.
I see it now.
Let's see. Shouts down the shame and chips away at the period taboo. A bold and vital new voice in feminist literature.
Wow.
It's only blood.
Sorry, boys, if you're watching.
Oh, look at this. So.
Oh, it's poetry.
It's poetry, I think, or like narrative. What's it called? When you're
narrative prose?
Yeah, narrative prose, right? So it's telling this novel with poetry.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
One good thing about this type of book is you can read them really fast.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember there was I can't remember, there was an author who wrote about her daughter's struggle with drugs, and she wrote it all like that. It was all poems. And it was called Crash, it was called Crank.
Oh, yeah, that's, who is that? Ellen Hopkins?
Ellen Hopkins, yeah. That's it. So that makes me think of Ellen Hopkins. Only I hope it's not as dark.
Dark, yeah. No, this doesn't seem like it would be.
Looks like more of a comedy.
Let's find out. After school one day, physics lover and astronomy fan Frankie has her first sexual experience with quiet and gorgeous Benjamin and gets her period. It's only blood, they agree, but soon, a gruesome meme goes viral, turning an intimate, affectionate afternoon into something sordid, mortifying, and damaging. In the time it takes to swipe, Frankie's universe implodes. Who can she trust? Not Harriet, her suddenly cruel best friend, and certainly not Benjamin, the only one who knew about the incident. With the online shaming taking on a horrifying life of its own, Frankie begins to wonder if her normal life is over. In this fearless and ultimately uplifting novel, in verse, author Lucy Cufew paints an unforgettable portrait of one girl's fight to reclaim her reputation and stand up against a culture that says periods are dirty.
Wow.
Yeah, so ultimately uplifting. So It sounds like maybe it gets a little dark in there, but hopefully in the end.
Some people might shy away from that topic, but honestly, that's a really relevant thing right there. Girls they go through such, I'm going to say it, they go through hell online with the bullying and everything, and the just made to feel dirty when it's not. And I know when you hear the word sex, you automatically think, uh-oh, well, my kid's not reading that, but guess what? That's what's happening in real life. So this is something that I think everyone should probably read. Girls should probably read. I don't think boys would probably enjoy that.
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe.
Could be good for everyone. All right, what's next? That was mine.
Is it my turn? Yeah. Okay. Let's do Charming as a Verb by Ben Felipe. Or Philippe. I'm having a hard time with these names today. He could charm anyone until now. Ooh, this kind of sounds like Playboy meets Good Girl kind of thing. Henri Altewanger. Alderwanger, I don't know. Can charm just about anyone. He is a star debater and popular student at the prestigious Fate Academy, the dutiful first-generation Haitian son, and the trusted dog walker for his wealthy New York City neighbors. But his easy smiles mask a burning ambition to attend his dream college, Columbia University. There is only one person who seems immune to Henri's charms, his intense classmate and neighbor, Corinne Troy. When she uncovers Henri's less than honest dog walking scheme, she blackmails him into helping her change her image at school. Henri agrees, seeing a potential upside for himself. Oh, that sounds like fun.
It does.
Sounds like lots of laughs. I enjoy that. And she does. She kind of seems a little boyish and tomboyish. She's got her sneakers on and she's glaring at him.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a couple more graphic novels from Black Clover. Have you ever read that series?
No.
So we got number 21 and number 22 in. The Truth of 500 Years.
Dog.
I don't know anything about this series, but I know it is really popular, so we got the newest ones in.
I like the art. This one is Never Look Back by Lilium Rivera. Is love strong enough to erase the past? It's a beautiful cover. I'm loving all these covers. You're right. Young adult covers are better than the adult ones. Yuri comes to the Bronx as a girl haunted by losing everything in Hurricane Maria and by an evil spirit. She fully expects the tragedy that befell her and her family in Puerto Rico to catch up with her in New York. Yet, for a time, she can almost set this fear aside because there's this boy. Faius is a golden-voiced, bacchata-singing charmer, ready to spend the summer on the beach with his friends, serenading his on-again, off-again flame. That changes when he meets Yuri. All he wants is to put a smile on her face and fight off her demons, but some dangers are too powerful for even the strongest love.
Oh. I wonder what it is.
I love it. I hope it's a ghost. I love those paranormal ones.
Oh gosh. Okay. Queer history, memoir, and satire from the Nib. Is that a website or a book? The
I have no idea.
I don't know. Be Gay, Do Comics. That's what this is called. It's a graphic novel.
Be gay, do comics.
Let's see. The dream of a queer separatist town, the life of a gay Jewish Nazi fighter, a gender reveal party that tears reality apart. These are just some of the comics you'll find in this massive queer comics anthology from the Nib. Be Gay, Do Comics is filled with dozens of comics about LGBTQIA+ experiences, ranging from personal stories to queer history to cutting satire about pronoun panic and brands desperate to co-opt pride. Featuring more than 30 of today's top indie cartoonists. Cool, so it's an anthology of different stories, probably all with
so you get your different styles of art.
Exactly, yeah. So that looks fun.
Very colorful. Fun. I love colors. All right.
Another
Five Nights at Freddy's,
series.
yeah.
This series has been really popular, so I think it's the newest one, probably.
Yeah. Number 5 in Fazbear Frights by Bunnycole. Or, no, I'm sorry, it's called Bunnycole because it's a bunny.
By Scott.
Scott Coffin, Ellie Cooper, and Andrea Wagner. And this is a graphic novel? No, it's a horror. Does it have pictures throughout, though? It kind of looks like it has something. Oh, nope, just a couple dark pages here and there. But, yeah, this looks terrifying. Do you remember those monkeys that would go around bang, 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 banging their cymbals? Those terrified me as a kid, and they still terrify me. So looking at this happy-go-lucky monkey.
Oh, it's like the Energizer Bunny, you know? You put the battery in.
The evil Energizer Bunny.
It's the evil Energizer Bunny. So he's going around with the cymbals scaring Ashley.
This is one I won't read.
I haven't read this series either, but it has been really popular. You can see it's #1 New York Times bestselling author. So if you've been waiting for this one, it's here. We got a whole bunch of series that we're featuring today. So anyway, place a hold on one of these. They're waiting for you to read them. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We're out of books.
All right, so join us next month and we'll see what else is new at the library. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.